Hi, I'm Dr. Cynthia Chapman with mycognitivetherapy.com. Today I wanted to share with you a practice that can help you rewire your brain and help your thoughts begin to default to the good. There's interesting research that you no doubt have been able to verify in your own life that our mind and thoughts tend to default to the negative. It's called the negative mental bias. Some have said it's as if the brain has Velcro for the bad and Teflon for the good, meaning that it's quite easy for us to think of and hold on to negative thoughts, assumptions, and experiences, while the good thoughts and memories and experiences quickly slip from our minds. They speculate that this happens because it's a way to help us survive and perhaps focus on what could go wrong in order to protect ourselves from physical or psychological threats. The problem with this tendency is that it leaves us feeling pretty bad. When we focus on what has gone wrong, how we're flawed, how we've been rejected, or not good enough, this can take a toll on us, leaving us feeling depressed and insecure. But there's hope, because we have found that it is quite possible to use our mind to change our brains. What we focus on, we amplify. And this is just what the latest research in epigenetics is showing us, that we can, through behavioral practices, rewire our brains for the good and incline our brains to default to the good. This will lead you to feeling great and resilient to depression and anxiety. We're literally creating a superhighway in our brain that is able to recall the good in ourselves. The question becomes, what do you want to amplify in your life? Every moment we focus on something, we're making a choice whether we know it or not. You can either focus on that which is hurtful to you or holding you back, or that which will help you thrive. How do we amplify the good? How can we cultivate the good in our minds? Simply put, you look for experiences that counter your negative self-talk and allow yourself to really absorb them. Instead of letting the good moments go in one ear metaphorically and out the other, which is common for many people, you let your mind go back over and over the moments that contradict your negative beliefs about yourself. For example, if you struggle with a thought that you are unlovable, you would then make a choice to focus on experiences from the smallest to the largest in which you have experienced the range of being respected, loved, and cared for. For example, you would tune into small gestures such as the barista smiling and talking with you kindly, to a coworker or boss asking you for your opinion, or perhaps really paying attention to larger moments when a friend gives you a compliment or tells you how they appreciate you, to a family member giving you a hug and telling you that they love you. These are all variations of showing you that you're respected, loved, or cared for. From the small gestures of respect to loving touch. The idea is to really pay attention to the moments in which you have these experiences that counter your negative self-talk. To enhance the power of this tenfold and allow it to really ingrain into your brain, you would allow yourself to take 5 or more seconds to allow yourself to really enjoy how it feels in your body to have had that experience. Notice if you feel a warmth in your heart or your chest. Do you feel a soothing sensation in your mind? Do you feel an emotion of happiness or contentment? Revisit that feeling for as long as you can, bringing back the image and feeling it over and over in your mind. You can even take deep breaths to enhance the feeling and the sensations as you recall these moments. It's helpful for you to do this as you're having the experience, but I strongly encourage you to make a practice of doing this later when you recall these moments. The more you do this, the quicker you will see the results. You can experience the weeds of negative thoughts being pulled out by these beautiful flowers in your life. Just know that as you're doing this, you're causing good neural connections that are causing your brain to incline to this way of thinking. Not only does it feel good to have these experiences, but you're doing your mind a favor. There's a saying in neuroscience: the neurons that fire together wire together. As you're having your mind fire these thoughts, feelings, and emotions, you're causing them to wire together and create that wonderful neural superhighway that will benefit you. Please call me if you would like to learn more ways to help you thrive.